Crypto fan, May 22nd, Bitcoin hits an all-time high. Remember, I told you was having a hard time breaking that $3.4 trillion. We're at $3.3 trillion. We busted through that, folks. So last night, we busted to $3.4 trillion early this morning. And actually, during the day, we went to $3.5 trillion. We have $3.49 trillion now. Wait, back at $3.5 trillion total market cap. And just so you guys are aware, the all-time high, $3.9 trillion. We never broke $4 trillion before. We break $4 trillion. I think this is going to go berserk. If you don't have retail money in this yet, let me tell you, institutions are buying and retail sitting there. Who's retail? Us. So right now we're sitting on the sideline, not me, but you are sitting on the sidelines. Well, they're buying, they're staying quiet. Nobody's talking about that Bitcoin just hit an all-time high. I'm going to play a video for you from 2013 to show you what's going on. I want you guys to realize they're keeping this away from us, man. Even so it's in plain sight. Stop worrying about Diddy and worrying about this and all that. Cassidy, yo, listen, man, worry about your money and investment, okay? That's entertainment. Watch where your money's going. The one coin market cap, if you look at right now, $3.5 trillion. Bitcoin. Remember 2 days ago, I said we were having a hard time breaking that 107, 108, 109. We broke the all-time high, okay? All-time now, we at $111,000 on Bitcoin. I'm gonna play this video for you guys, right? At the end of this, I'm gonna show what Bitcoin was in 2013. What happened if you would have put that $1,000 in 2013, okay, 12 years ago. Right now, that $1,000 would have turned to $100,000, $111,000. Right? I'm gonna play the video. I just wanted to show you. Greed and fear index right now is at 73%. The 73% is very strong. The greed in it right now. When it gets to 89, start going berserk. Altcoin season. Right now, I'm gonna show you what that is. We're still at 26. Bitcoin dominance is still at 63. Yesterday 2 days ago was at 63.34. Now it's at 63. Came down a little bit. Ethereum still at that 9%. All right, crypto fan, man, you're gonna enjoy this. And look, if you look at CoinMarketCap, look at the top list. It's looking good. XRP at 242. Ethereum at 2,600. Look at that. Dogecoin at 24 cents. Cardano at 80 cents. I was telling you guys to buy Cardano at 56 cents. And telling you guys about that and telling you about the Doge at the 15 cents. All right. And I was telling you Ethereum when it was at 1,900 and 2,000. All right. And remember when I was reporting Bitcoin at 90,000. Crypto fan, watch this video. All right. This is going to be wild. The crypto fan, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. All-time highs. Happy birthday to my mom. May 22nd. Rest in peace. Love that lady. Best mother you could ever ask for. Crypto fan. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. Hit a like if you're part of XRP Army.
Bitcoin, it's not just the stock market hitting new highs. Bitcoin, the digital currency, hitting an all-time high today after what has been a very volatile week of trading. Shares of Bitcoin now above $960. A lot of investors watching to see if it will break $1,000. Keep in mind, Bitcoin wasn't even around 2 or 3 years ago. It was worth just a couple bucks last year. So imagine if you had bought into the craze or into this fad or asset class, whatever it may be, back then, and now you're sitting at $960.
I am fascinated by Bitcoin.
So am I.
I love it. I love it conceptually. I love the concept of privacy. What I also think makes it so great is you have huge proponents on one side, like Branson, and on the other side, there's such skepticism. I mean, the intellectual debate about Bitcoin has bigger than the $1,000 that it might hit.
It is highly controversial.
Yeah.
You're right. You have even venture capitalists like Fred Wilson, widely respected in Silicon Valley. He's a backer of Bitcoin. Yeah. But at the same time, it's not, the Bitcoin itself is not backed by a central government. So you don't have the faith of a government backing this currency. Who knows?
In the old days,
you're
you would have
buying into a mathematical formula.
Right. In the old days, you would have said, well, but our currency is a mathematical formula. It just happens to be derived by Ben Bernanke and company, right? It's just a different set of central bankers somewhere who are deciding it. And, there was a time when people said, well, it's not backed by a currency. I mean, it's not backed by a precious metal. So therefore, it's not legitimate. So maybe it's a whole evolution in the discussion.
And that's why it seems like it's the smart Silicon Valley investor who's really bullish behind this digital currency, because they feel like this is the future of currencies.
It's fun. It goes on .com. People go crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's above $960. A lot of investors watching to see if it will break $1,000.